Sir, I plan on paying you back for the damages.
How you gonna do that? You don't even have a job.
Well, yes, I do. I'm a farmer.
Don't be calling yourself a farmer.
What is going on, guys? Recon Jack here, bringing my Week 4 team build against Zabby and the Miami Heatran. Now, Zabby is a brand new player to the Red League. Miami Heatran has never seen any play in this league whatsoever. He is replacing the Cincinnati Cottons. Unfortunately, they were unable to continue this season. Hopefully, we will see them again. Maybe next season or a season after that, who knows. Anyways, Zappy changed up the team a little bit. He had, I believe, 5 trades that he was able to make. And this is the new team that he has now from the original Cincinnati Cottons. Mega Absol, Thundurus Incarnate, Blaziken, Gothitelle, Hydreigon, Aromatisse, Miltank, Amoonguss, Bronzong, Gastrodon, and Volbeat. We're just going to hop right into my team build. I'll start with Mammothswine. Rocking the Focus Sash again with Thick Fat. He's got EQ, Icicle Crash, Ice Shard, and Knockoff. 252 EVs in both attack and speed with an Adamant Nature. This Pokemon really puts in a lot of work against Zappy's team. Hits Mega Absol very hard with an Earthquake. Thundurus Incarnate does not appreciate an Icicle Shard, let alone an Icicle Crash. Blaziken doesn't want to take an EQ. Gothitelle doesn't want to take a knockoff. Hydreigon doesn't want to take any ice move. Aromatisse most likely, EQ does over half to a fully defensive Aromatisse, I believe. Miltank will be able to take hits relatively well, but still doesn't want to take an EQ. Bronzong, if it has Levitate, well, we'll find out, but does not want to take a knockoff. Gastrodon doesn't really appreciate Icicle Crash. It is neutral, depending on if he's a defensive set or especially defensive. It'll do more or less damage, obviously. Volbeat, Ice Shard will hit that with priority, so if it does Tail Glow up, I'll be able to get some damage off on it. Mammothswine just overall is a very good matchup against his team. Next, we're going to move on to the Armaldo. He also is rocking a Focus Sash with the ability Battle Armor, which makes it so that he can't be crit. He's rocking the Rock Polish, Stone Edge, X Scissor, and Knockoff with 252 EVs in both attack and speed, also with an Adamant Nature. Now, this is an unusual bring. I was really considering putting Rocks and Rapid Spin or one or the other on this set, but I noticed that this set in particular can put in a lot of work against his team. Mega Absol does not take an X Scissor. Blaziken does not take a Stone Edge, or doesn't want to get hit by a Stone Edge. Gothitelle does not take an X Scissor or Knockoff. Hydreigon does not take an X Scissor. Aromatisse doesn't appreciate that stab Stone Edge. Miltank can take hits from this set pretty well. Amoonguss, it depends what kind of set he's running, but an X Scissor will still hit it for a good amount of damage. Bronzong doesn't want to take that knockoff. Gastrodon, again, if it's defensive, it can come in on this thing, and then Volbeat doesn't want to take that Stone Edge. But Armaldo is actually a really good matchup against Zabby's team, and I'm really excited to use it. Hopefully it can put in a lot of work. I really wanted to pick up the kill against Mega Absol, Thundurus, and or Hydreigon. That'd be great. Next up, we got Curious the Infernape. This week he's rocking the Choice Scarf with Iron Fist. He's got Close Combat, Mach Punch, Flare Blitz, and U-Turn with 252 points in both attack and speed with a Jolly Nature. I'm running this primarily to make sure that I'm outspeeding the Hydreigon. Although I know I can hit it with a Mach Punch if Hydreigon is Choice Scarf, which I'm expecting it to be. I know that I will outspeed it and I can hit it with a close combat. The only problem with this is if since Thundurus gets Prankster, he can Thunder Wave my Infernape. I don't believe that I brought Aromatherapy on Roserade. No, I did not. Where was I? Yeah, so if Thundurus does come in, I'm going to have to switch out into either Mamoswine and try to predict that electric type move. Hopefully he does not go for a superpower or Focus Blast. Or I could go into Electivire, who does have that Motor Drive ability. That's really the only thing that would really suck. But I can U-turn against most of his team if I don't have the matchup. So I do think that Choice Scarf is the way to go this match over Life Orb or over some sort of berry or like a Choice Band or another Focus Sash. So we're going to rock out with the Choice Scarf, see how it works. Moving on to Masquerade, my Roserade. She'll be rocking the Life Orb with the Natural Cure ability. She's got Giga Drain, Sludge Bomb, Dazzling Gleam, and Extra Sensory with 252 EVs in both Special Attack and Speed with a Timid nature. Again, this set was kind of hard to figure out what I wanted. Dazzling Gleam was... I kept switching back and forth between Dazzling Gleam and Shadow Ball. And Shadow Ball obviously was for the Gothitelle, Dazzling Gleam for the Hydreigon. I figured if Gothitelle came in to trap me, like I was dead anyway, so I didn't really need the Shadow Ball. I was debating Leaf Storm over Giga Drain or Giga Drain and Leaf Storm, but I decided that I needed the extra coverage in Dazzling Gleam and Extra Sensory. Those are more important than having Leaf Storm on this set. Basically, this provides me some pretty good coverage against most of his team. I'm really hoping to pick up some kills with Roserade. It's proving to be like a asset to my team, and I hope that can continue this week. Next, we're going to move on to Thunderstruck the Electivire with the Lychee, I don't know, Berry. If you don't know what that does, it raises its attack. It raises its attack by 1 stage when at a quarter max HP or less. But that hopefully is not going to activate, and I'll be able to use Natural Gift prior to this berry activating, because this is the 100 base power grass berry for Natural Gift, and that's hopefully going to be smacking this Gastrodon and OHKOing it. He's also rocking the Volt Switch, Wild Charge, and Ice Punch with 252 EVs in both attack and speed with an Adamant nature. Really into this Adamant nature this week. I think Mamoswine and Armaldo. Mamoswine and Armaldo have the exact same spread as well. The Volt Switch, obviously, that is for initiative, and if Gothitelle tries to come in to trap me, I can switch out on it. Wild Charge hits most of his team extremely hard, save for the Hydreigon and the Amoonguss, who are hit hard by the Ice Punch. So, pretty straightforward set. If he brings in Thundurus and is threatening me with some sort of electric type move, this is always a switch into that. But I need to be careful with Thundurus because that thing definitely has tricks up its sleeve. Last but not least, we have my Mega Blastoise, Make It Rain. Rocking Scald, Aura Sphere, Dark Pulse, and Toxic. Same spread as always. As normally that I have used the past 3 weeks. 252 EVs in both HP and Special Attack with a Modest Nature. I'm figuring that Toxic will be nice to have, even though Miltank probably will be rocking the Heal Bell. it's always just nice. Or Aromatisse even could rock the Hubo or Aromatherapy. It's always just nice to have Toxic. I personally am not thinking that he's going to bring the Bronzong. And I believe that's his only hazard setter. No, sorry, Miltank is also a hazard setter. But I'm not too worried about rocks this match. He does see that I have both Armaldo and Blastoise, so I'm guessing he'll figure that I have Rapid Spin on at least one of those Mons. Surprise, I don't. Hopefully it works out. We're just going to hop right into the match, so I'll see you guys in a second. What is going on, guys? We got our week 4 battle here against Zappy, Zappy Zapdos. It's his first week in the Red League, so I don't really know what I'm gonna be expecting here, but we see that he has the Gothitelle, Aromatisse, Thundurus, Miltank, Hydreigon, and Absol. Looks like Armaldo was the right choice to make. I think I could put in a lot of work with that Mon. I'm thinking about leading off with it, but if he leads off with the Miltank, that would be less than ideal. I don't think Miltank is his lead though. I think either Thundurus or Hydreigon is his lead here. He goes in. I'm gonna lead off with my Blastoise. Yep. Get a nice Aura Sphere off here on whatever wants to come in. Probably a Thundurus. Alright, he's probably gonna bring in the either the Gothitelle or the Thundurus. I'm not really sure yet. Actually, I might just go for the Dark Balls. You could bring in Aromatisse, and I would like to get a Scald off on that. I'm gonna go for the Scald, fuck it. He stays in. He goes for the Toxic, and he misses. Interesting play. And I get the burn. Alright, turn 1, already Haxie. We're gonna go for the Aura Sphere. Okay, he's gonna go for the Aromatisse. Don't really have anything to hit it with on here. Going into Roserade, but I'm pretty sure he just brings Gothitelle in on that. Goes for the Wish. I'm gonna bring in Blastoise again. Yep. Alright, he gets a Toxic off, but we get a big Aura Sphere. He is carrying the Chople Berry. Time to go for the Scald. And she brings in Aromatisse. There we go. That is what I like to see. We go for the Scald again. And I get a crit. That's big. That's not that big, but it is nice to get Aromatisse off the field. Because Blastoise doesn't really have much coverage for it. And it is his Cleric, from what it seems like. So that's gone. What comes in now? What comes in now? Either his Gothitelle or Thundurus, I would assume. Or his Hydreigon. I don't really have a switch in for Draco Meteor. Goth, if he wants to trap me,
hit me with like a Specs energy ball or something, that would take me out. I don't really see another play here. I don't think Thundurus is his play because I still have my Like the Vi around at full health. Blunder. Alright. Straight no Like the Vi. Maybe I should have rocked the Salt Vest on this thing instead of Lake Berry or whatever it's called. I thought he was gonna bring Gastrodon. I'm really surprised I don't see that. Really surprised. It's a soft check to Blastoise. That's an interesting move. I think I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch here. A physical Thundurus. I mean, it can be a physical set. I was expecting special. Definitely expecting a special set. What do we do? Physical set. What does physical Thundurus run? I honestly have no idea. U-turn, knockoff. Something. Does it wild charge? Does it learn wild charge for Blastoise? I'm not sure. Alright. And Miltank drops to the burn. Not bad. Who does he bring in now? Hydreigon? He doesn't know what kind. Oh, well, never mind. I have no item. I got knocked off. So he knows his Hydreigon outspeeds unless he's not invested in speed. He knows his Thundurus outspeeds. Absol, he can Sucker Punch. Probably kill me with. Goth is could be Scarfed. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Who does he go into? I don't see him going into Thundurus. I see him going into either Gothitelle, a Scarfed Gothitelle, a Scarfed Hydreigon, or Absol. Or maybe Hydreigon is Life Orbed. I don't know. It would still outspeed me if it was Life Orbed. I'd like to find out what it is. The big thing is he has no more Hazard Setter because his Miltank is gone, which means my 2 sashes on Mamoswine and Armaldo are going to stay intact. Which is nice. That means I'm guaranteed a kill versus his height. Okay, here we go. See, here's the... Did you just drop a Draco on me? I mean, I have no resist. I don't really need this thing anymore, so I'm gonna go for the Ice Punch. Dragon Pulsed. Okay. Well, at least he's smart enough to know that he shouldn't be dropping Dracos. I'm gonna go for the X-Scissor here. The only thing it doesn't hit is this Thundurus. So long as I preserve my sash on Mamoswine, should be able to take care of Thunders. Just fine. That does a lot of damage. And he lives. He's more of a bulky kind of variant. It's interesting. That is interesting. I'm just gonna sack off my Armando at this point. I did not think he'd live that. Which is strange to see. Here, I'll just go for the ice shard. We'll go for the ice shard here. I'm thinking Gothitelle will come in. I was really not expecting him to live that X-Scissor. He has HP investment because X-Scissor should be a one-hit KO otherwise, so that's interesting. He has either HP or defensive investment on that Hydreigon. But it was still hitting like a truck. Granted, Armaldo does not have the best special defense, and I had no HP investment on it. So Armaldo almost pulled through for me. I was really hesitant on bringing it. I really wanted Umbreon, but it just seemed too passive for this match. Especially defensive Umbreon. I mean, you got a physical Thundurus, so definitely not expecting that. I feel like Umbreon could have put in some work for pivoting against the Hydreigon though. Could have Toxiced it, and then I could have proceeded to stall it out. Because my original set was Moonlight, Toxic, Heal Bell, Foul Play. It's unfortunate Armaldo didn't do as much as I wanted. I feel like it had a lot of potential this match. He's wondering what to do right now. If his Gothitelle comes in, I'm gonna knock off. If his Thundurus comes in, I'm gonna Ice Crash. If his Absol comes in, I'm going to Earthquake. This is really nice right now. I'm pretty much guaranteed a kill here. At least one kill because of the Focus Sash. I can get some damage off on that Thundurus. Infernape should be able to sweep. With Flare Blitz. Has he got Superpower? If he's got Superpower, he's fucked. If he hits me with like a knockoff, it'll do a lot of damage, probably like 80%-ish. Oh wow, I outspeed. Okay. So my Sash remains intact. Now what's he got? He doesn't really have much for me. Kind of curious as to know what his Gothitelle set is. About to find out here. I don't think the crit mattered, but he was scarfed. Means he was probably max HP, max special attack, so he had no bulk. Here I'm just gonna Ice Shard. Damn, that's a lot of damage. I would have been so happy if that did not kill me. Do I go for style points and kill with Roserade? Or do I just preserve my 3-0 and go into Infernape? Do I go for the guaranteed KO, or do I go for the potential? No, fuck that. I'm going in Roserade. I want Roserade to pick up kills this week. I want her to pick up as many kills as she can. And this is a male Roserade, but it is not. This is a female Roserade. And that's fine. And she picks up a kill. Boom! And that's GG, Zappy. Alright, well, Roserade does go down. And I could have conserved my 3-0 with by bringing in Infernape, but I really want a Roserade to pick up that kill. Alright, we're gonna cut. I'm gonna do some post-com. Thanks for watching, guys.